we need to talk about this whole dream job thing. I got an email. Somebody asked me, how do I land my dream job? So I said, okay, that's a good question. I've thought about that too. I went to do some research. And the things I found, there's a lot of articles on how to land your dream job, how to search for your dream job, what it might look like. And, contrary to what you think, I'm going to be a little unconventional. I'm going to say, you got to stop looking for your dream job. Let me tell you why. The whole thing about dream and job together doesn't really make sense. Yes, you can live your dream, but eventually, if you're in a job, it's going to turn into a job. You're going to be overwhelmed by paperwork, meetings, and all the BS that goes on. So the idea of just the dream job existing doesn't really work. Instead, what you should be looking for is a joy job. Some type of work that can bring you joy. Either finding a new one that has that joy sense for you, or learning to have joy in the work that you're doing now. I recommend doing both, but let me give you a few tips to go with it. First tip, you got to know where you stand. So that means understanding your core, your values, your experiences, the skill sets, the things you do well, and the experiences. Now for experiences, I want you to think about digging a little bit deeper. Not just, I had a job as a PR agent. No, dig deeper into what it was about that job that brought you some joy as well. The second thing, I call it knowing what your stinky tofu is. Because all around us, our jobs actually stink. We work with stinky conditions, stinky people, and sometimes, and we have to know what is worth it to go through all that stench to get to that nice, good tasting center of stinky tofu. Which, by the way, I don't actually like stinky tofu, but people do. And that's where the concept comes from. All right. So then the third thing you got to do is you got to actively start to build your network. That means reaching out in places where you would like to be. What I mean by that is most jobs, especially the ones that'll bring you some joy, aren't listed on a job board. You can't trust yourself just to find a place to put your resume and hope for the best. What you got to do is you got to go out and find the people that are doing the things that you would like to do or the things that bring you joy, and figure out how they got there. Connect with them. Maybe they'll know someone that can do that. Now, I have some tips on my blog, but that's where you can start. The last thing is do a mini project. There's no reason why you can't start doing things that bring you joy now, even in your workplace. Find a solution. Find a problem that you need to solve, and then start to round up the people and the resources that you need. Just go take them. 9 times out of 10, if you look busy and you're doing something that's of good purpose, the company's not going to stop you. They'll say, I don't know what he's doing, but just let him keep working. So just go do it. And remember to always celebrate the successes, because your team will be happier, you'll be happier, and then you'll find joy in your work. So do those things, and don't forget, subscribe to my blog and my newsletter, and hopefully this YouTube channel too. Peace.